What about color do you love so much, and why is it so important to you?
Color makes people happy. And that's just not me saying it. That is a scientific fact. That color, so I don't know if you got the memo.
That explains why I'm so sad.
Yeah, it's okay. Color will make us happy. And there are so many ways that you can inject color into your life, from the blouse you put on, to the flowers you arrange, to the food you serve, to the gifts you buy, to the ribbon you wrap on the gift. There are layers and layers and layers of color that you can kind of weave, no pun intended, into your life. And it's just a fun way to live.
How has it been kind of reacclimating? You moved recently from New York, right?
I did. I moved, a year ago.
Yeah, that's recent.
It's recent, year and change.
Yeah.
Year and change. My space in New York was like this teenage dream. You walked in and we had just like projects on walls.
Mm-hmm.
We had like patches everywhere. We had, which I still have here.
Right.
It was a fun space. There was just always so much going on with like boards here, inspiration here. And I think here, the space is a little different,
right.
But it still is fun.
Right.
And it's creative, but it's cozy.
When did you start loving to entertain so much?
Well, I've always loved to entertain. However, I lived in New York for 11 years, so I didn't have a house and a kitchen until somewhat recently. So it's probably this is kind of my favorite thing in the whole world, just to have people over. I love cooking, but it's funny because I don't know how to do things. I don't know how to do anything simple. I have to make everything a production.
I noticed it's designed beautifully.
We've got the
gorgeous.
colors.
Yeah.
There's a color story happening. It's not just fruit. My earliest kind of memories, we're just always doing something artistic.
One thing that I always wonder about is how do you come up with the ideas of the projects to actually showcase on the website?
Everyday life inspires projects. Whether things I think of or people on my team, or a lot of submissions. People, social media, hey, we put it out there too. What do you guys want? What are you interested in?
One of the things I love about P.S. I Made This is the idea that you can live really beautifully without spending a fortune.
I did an inspiration trip to Cuba. I landed. My phone was just my camera.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to worry about, the texting. I didn't have to worry about emails. I didn't have to worry about all the outside noise. And I could just be inspired.
Right.
I make a promise to myself. I have to stay inspired, and I have to travel, and I have to do those things.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't get inspired, I can't breathe.
All right, so what's next for P.S. I Made This?
That's a great question. What's next? I don't know that I know what's next. I know that P.S. I Made This will always be a place where people look for inspiration. I entertain a lot now, so I notice a lot of even our content is food related because I love to entertain.
And you have the space to actually do it.
And we film, we've used my home before to film. In our studio in New York, it was a great studio, but our team, we couldn't set up, all those shoots in New York.
I feel like design is becoming really important to people in a different way.
Absolutely.
And the idea of kind of having an imprint on your home and making it feel yours and being a part of that conversation is really important for a lot of people right now.
I'm in love with the same things, helping people. My company started when my friends came over because they wanted to make necklaces. I'm growing with the company's growing with me, and I think just whatever content is coming out of that, it kind of morphs around where I am and where our audience is too, because I'm getting older, therefore my audience is getting older. So we listen to them and we grow with them too.